happy everything. I'm Deborah with the Daily Decisions. Welcome back to my channel and my very first episode of Pep Talks from my heart to yours. Inspirations for a new decade, changing habits that inhibit and hold you back from achieving dreams and goals, becoming the best version of you, living your best life. Yeah, I know. It's been said many times, many ways. I want to tell you a little bit about me, my journey, and why I'm in front of you today. But before I do that, I want to mention content will be uploaded on Mondays. We'll have weekly motivations. And on Wednesdays, we'll have a Wednesday boost. And a couple times a month, we'll have a surprise. But more about that another time. Each episode will be about 7 minutes, give or take. I want to inspire. I don't want to bore. Yes, this episode will be a little bit longer because I want to tell you a little bit about me and my journey. I am an ordinary person. I am not a therapist. I just wanted to figure out how to live more fulfilled, with purpose. I wanted to live in joy, in happiness, with balance, and I wanted to be positive more than not. I wanted to get rid of that worry, that fear, all the self-doubt, the negativity. I wanted to figure out how to work around toxic people and toxic distractions. The list went on. I had a lot of things to fix, but I was determined and motivated to do it. I'm goal-oriented. I'm solutions-oriented. I had to stop stalling. I had to really figure out how to do it. So this is what I settled on. Every time I came across an obstacle, a struggle, something that I needed to work through, I would write it down. And then I'd give it a peppy name, something to inspire me to work on it. Then I'd come up with a quote, something I could hold in my heart and inspire me throughout the day. And I'd make that commitment to actually take action. After that, I would ask myself the difficult question so I could get to the crux of the matter and fix it. I would come up with solutions, what I called a start now. I'd answer the question. And then I tell myself a little story to inspire me, something that I read, somebody's accomplishment that made me stand up and say, wow. Or if I did something I was proud of, I would write that down too. And to make myself feel good, I'd give myself a little pat on the back. And then I would come up with the 3 action items, what I called in a nutshell, to get to the heart of the matter, quick things that I needed to do to accomplish this. And then I'd wrap it all up with a mantra that I could say first thing in the morning to inspire positivity and take it throughout the day. So each one of these was what I called a lesson because I really learned from them. They really made a difference in my life. Each one of them was about a page. I did not belabor it. And to each one, I attached a lined piece of paper so I could take notes. Things don't happen right away because you want them to. You have to work at it. It takes effort. So I would reread them. I'd take notes. I'd see what worked, what didn't. And this went on for about 3 years, a little over 3 years. And at the end of it, I was just feeling happier. I made some life-changing decisions. They were all in this orange folder that I called my guidebook. I actually named it the Daily Decisions because if you don't decide to do something, nothing's going to happen. There were quite a few of these, and as I mentioned, I was proud. I was feeling good. So one evening, I had friends over, and I said, I'm going to be really brave. I'm going to show this to them. And I took it out, my guidebook, my Daily Decisions, and they were looking through it, and they go, whoa, this is a lot of work. And I said, yes, but it really helped, and every minute counted. I was so happy that I did it. They said, you should share this. This could help more than just you. There are common struggles. There's a book here. You love to chat. Yeah, I love to chat. You could do YouTube. And the evening ended, And I didn't think much about it because it wasn't my purpose. This wasn't what I set out to do, but it stayed with me because I really like to help people. I like to motivate and inspire. When I hear people's accomplishments and successes, it gives me a rush. As I said, I like to help. I like to cheerlead people on. I like to give pep talks. And social media is a wonderful platform for connecting. We can all share our successes and cheer people on. So that's how I got in front of you today. So let's jump into the very first topic, the lesson, if you want to call it that. And it's perfect for a new decade, a new year, a fresh start. I call it Make a Pact With Yourself, a resolution. Your best life is counting on you, because if we don't take action and do anything, everything stays the same. If we want to do something, we have it in our heart to do it. We owe it to ourselves to try. And the quote I attach to this is, and you've heard it, it's a classic, but I make it mine by giving it a little twist. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Believe you can and become who you want to be, because the truth is so much of achieving and accomplishing things has to do with our attitude. It's so much easier to do things with a positive attitude rather than a negative one. So much of the outcome is the attitude. And the commitment is, it's a fresh slate, a fresh start. Take action. You owe it to yourself to try. Some things work and some things don't. But if you don't try, nothing happens. And by trying, you learn, you grow, you get stronger. So you're ready for the next challenge. And the question is, will you end 2020 in the same place you started it? And the goal is, of course, if you want to do something, to accomplish it and do it consistently. So with every question, we come up with a solution, a start now. But before we do that, hold that question. I want to tell you a little story. I don't want to make this about me. I want to inspire and motivate. But before I tell you the little story, I want to mention that this topic reminds me of one of Wayne Gretzky's well-known quotes. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If you don't try, nothing happens. And in life, we hear, you can't do this and you can't do that. Well, it's good to develop a thick skin, because the truth is sometimes trying anyway gets you where you want and need to be. And to the people who are telling you you can't have a crystal ball, I mean, I don't have a crystal ball. How does anyone know if you can or you can't? You owe it to yourself to try. So that brings me to what I want to share with you. My whole life, as many of you might have heard too, you've heard you can't. When I was 10 years old, I was at the eye doctor's, and the eye doctor said to my mother, she will never be able to put in contacts. She's too nervous. Well, that fueled me, and I put in the contacts. When I was in high school, the high school art teacher said to me, when I said, I want to go to this one university, it has a really good art school. She said, I don't think you're going to get in, but try. She most likely didn't believe in me, but I did try, and I got in, and I graduated, and got a job in my field. And a few years went by, and I didn't want to just do the designs anymore. I wanted to do the products around the designs as well, and I knew the company I wanted to work for. But what did I hear? You can't do that. You're too young. Well, I got a job. There was a job to be had, and I got it, and I really enjoyed it. And a couple more years went by. My husband said, we should license your designs to home furnishings and gift companies. And what did we hear? You can't do that. You're not famous. Well, we did it, and we had successes. We did it for quite a long time. And then things changed, and I wanted a new challenge. My friend was a sales rep. I said, I would love to be a sales rep. It's right up my alley, and I'm going to be a really good sales rep. And what did I hear? You can't do that. You have no experience. But I got myself a job as a sales rep, and I was successful because I care. I really felt it was because I cared and I wanted to help. It was in my heart. And now things change again. And I'm in front of you and I want to motivate and inspire. Things are always changing. We owe it to ourselves to at least try to do the things we want to do. Why not? So that brings us right back to the question, will you end 2020 in the same place you started it? And the solution, our start now? Each one of these, I'm going to give 4 examples, may not pertain directly to you, but the concepts are there. It's all about taking action, starting, and doing it consistently, making the time, because it's for you. So the first thing is, let's say you want to get a promotion at the job you're at now. So make an appointment with your supervisor. Enlist your supervisor's help. Carve out the path that you can actually accomplish this on. And don't just go that one time. Show your passion, show your interest, follow up. It's for you. Or let's say you want to change jobs, you want new scenery. So why not now? Send out resumes, network, enlist the help of those you think can help you. It's for you. It might not happen right away, but keep at it. Or let's say you're entrepreneurial and you want to start your own business, but you say, Deborah, I can't because I need my job. I have to be fiscally responsible and I needed to pay the bills. And I say, absolutely be fiscally responsible and do a good job at the job you're at now so you keep the job. But do the second job for you. Early mornings, in the evenings, on weekends. Find the time to do it consistently. And I'm not saying to not live life in balance. I'm not saying to not spend time with family and friends. I'm just saying to try if you really want something and it's in your heart. And what if you want to brush up on some classes or you want to get another degree? Make an appointment at the local college or go online. See what exactly it takes, how much it's going to cost, how long it'll take, and make the decision this is for you to just try and do it. So we asked the question, we answered the question. We came up with our start now. Now it's time to wrap it up with the action items in a nutshell. The 3 things that really get to the heart of making that pact with yourself. Your best life is counting on you. So the 3 things, the first thing is make that pact, make the decision, take action. And the second thing is follow through, do it consistently. And 3, fight the distractions. Make time in your calendar to do this. It's for you. And we're going to wrap it up even more with the mantra that you can say in the early mornings. Take it with you throughout the day to inspire and motivate you. It talks to what we've been talking about all through. Just start. Say I believe in myself and say I can. So that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe to my channel. Remember, content is uploaded on Mondays and Wednesdays. And connect. Let's cheer each other on. Let's share our successes. And also, please visit my website, thedailydecisionswithan.com. There's a blog and there's giveaways. I have a motivational calendar month by month. I have January and February with inspirational quotes, and I have a to-do list so you can write down what it is you want to do and follow through. And that guidebook, my guidebook, The Daily Decisions, I actually did decide to turn it into a book. It's being edited now, and the information is on the website. So let's make a promise to ourselves. Let's make the promise to believe in ourselves, to say I can, to create our own sunshine, to live our happily ever after, to make those our daily decisions. I'm Deborah. Have a wonderful day.